Okay, ever since I did that funny film photography is stupid video, people have been lighting up my comments asking to see a tour of my film fridge. Well, guess what? I'm going to give in to the harassment, and today we're going to take a quick tour of my frozen film stash. You ready? This is going to be epic. So you might be noticing this isn't a huge walk-in fridge down at the old butcher shop. Well, maybe I've had a lot of work lately and has been spending all that film, or maybe I hit a few people with my camera and had to sell a bunch to pay for court fees. What's the actual answer? The world may never know. So let's step inside and see what kind of film stash I'm sitting on. Oh, beautiful. So first up, over here by the frozen bread, we have a little cluster of 35mm Portra 160. This is what you want to use when you're memeing on Portra but want to upset the people who only meme on Portra 400. 160, little different, better, less memey. It's a good film to keep on hand for 35mm. Now we move over and up past the bread. Nestled here between some yeast and a bag of peas, what do we got? Oh, it's a roll of Kodak Ektar 100 in medium format. Notice this. The expiration date, 10/20/20. So that film is expired. And if you know anything about expired film, it follows a curve where the general tone is pretty normal, and then once the expiration date hits, the tonality goes up for a few months and then plateaus. So this summer, this film is going to be at max tonality, and I'm going to really get my money's worth out of that expired roll of Ektar. Just you watch. So now we progress a little bit over past the yeast, past the frozen corn, and what do we got? Why? It's the corner of medium format boxes. Hiding back here in the back, we got some Kodak Ektar, some more 120. Oh, is this even? Oh, not expires not until September, so this is not at peak tones yet, but it'll get there. I dropped the box, and we'll pick that up again after the tour. So after the Ektar, we have, look at this, Fuji Pro 400H unopened. Still has the tab on it, like this. This stuff just got discontinued, and it's already expired 10/20/20. So this is reaching max tones and max value real soon. This is part of my retirement fund right here. I shit you not. Okay, let's put that elsewhere. And the last piece here in our medium format corner is an old box of Kodak Portra 160 VC. Expiration date, does it even say? Right there. September 2003. Now this stuff I keep around. I got it really cheap because it was expired and sold probably by someone who doesn't know that expired film is somehow more valuable than non-expired film for whatever reason. So I keep this around for if I get a camera that has a light leak or something I need to diagnose. Since I didn't pay much for it, I can run it through there and test for any light leaks. It's a good utility to have. Okay, are you kids still excited about this as I am? Let's drop down past some more corn. Oh, who's hiding back here in this corner? Oh, it's a roll of Portra 400, expired May 2020. Yes! Ultimate memes right there behind your corn. That'll be amazing whenever I get around to shooting it. So that covers all the film in the door. So we need to move on into the main course and see what buried treasures of film are in the main part of the fridge. Okay, so front and center behind every fridge should have a big plastic case containing one single pirogue of chanterelle pierogi. The plural thing is all weird with Polish, whatever. But behind that is where you store your Portra 400. Holy shit! It's a bonanza of Portra 400 that I'm dropping everywhere. And this stuff expires 7/20/21, so still got a little time to wait until it becomes max tones, but it'll get there. Put that back under our strawberries and replace our single pirogue. So if you want to make this a quick cooking video tip, what you do is you make a whole bunch of pierogi and then you put them in your freezer, and when you're making boxed mac and cheese, you just plop one in there to bump it, and it is you maximize your mac and cheese just like that. It's so awesome. I highly recommend you do it yourself. Okay, let's move on. Over behind the broccoli and under the ice cream is where one stores their 4x5 film. And here, since apparently at some time something melted, you have a box of film next. I need a knife. Go! Stuck to the bottom of the freezer, we got ourselves big sheets of Portra 400. What's the expiration on this? Oh, again, May 2020. This is in prime tone right now. I need to thaw this and shoot myself some large format portraits with it to really cash in on that. Put my broccoli back on top of it and let it re-adhere to the bottom of the fridge. Get in there ice cream before you melt. So what else do we got in my treasure trove of frozen goodies and film? Well, right here behind the bag of habanero peppers, we've got ourselves some more. Another roll of Ektar 100. Look at that boy, he's so cute. You just want to pet him. Expires again in September this year, so maybe he needs to be by a friend. We'll put him over here by the Portra. They can learn to coexist. Portra 400 and Ektar 100, friends at last. So back beyond, underneath the habaneros, next to the old dry rosemary, I think we got a couple boxes of Fuji film extra / Superia. So this stuff I got pretty cheap a while back off of some. Oh, too soon to see that. So all this is Superia. I picked up pretty cheap a while back and basically use it for when I find shitty thrift store cameras I don't want to run a test roll through, but don't want to burn the expensive film on until I know if it's any good or not. So that's the story of Superia. Not the horror movie from the 70s, the film from the nows. Superia. Okay, and last we got this mystery roll, which is a Portra all rubbed off. Can't tell the expiration date, but it looks like it might be 400, so I guess when I shoot this one, it's going to be a big old gamble on what's the expiration status. So, let me see. I don't think... No. Lower shelf is all just frozen bananas and more frozen pierogies, so... I do believe this concludes the tour of my film stash, frozen in my beautiful Freezerator 5000. Pretty awesome, huh? Yes! I'll understand if you are jealous of my bounty of frozen films. Woohoo. It almost got me trapped inside the freezer. That would have been tragic. Alright, till next time, kids. Stay warm.